All right, Chris Elmore here. I'm on a back porch in a rocking chair, and we're going to talk a little bit about discipline. First of all, I wanted you to know that I am in a place called Purcell Farms in beautiful, look at this, beautiful, did I say beautiful? Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm here for a conference, talking a lot about accounts payable automation, very sexy stuff. But I wanted to take some time to do this additional video content for the book. And I wanted to talk about the section that you just went through on discipline. And one of the things about discipline is the fact that you do something every single day. I gotta navigate these stairs. But the fact is, you do something every single day. The important thing about that activity is not necessarily the activity itself, meaning that, I'm going to make 25 calls a day. That's an example of a discipline. And the discipline is, the thing is, you're making those 25 calls. The calls are important, because you get in touch with people and, you can start creating interest and moving things along. But the real important thing about the discipline, and the reason why I wanted to make this video, is because I didn't think I was going to be able to really convey what discipline in the selling process does. So I just wanted to just tell you, and that is, it changes you. When you commit to a discipline, it absolutely changes who you are. And I know that just sounds creepy, but using the examples of the 25 calls, if you say, I'm going to do those 25 calls, and you really commit to that, and then you don't let anything get in your way of those 25 calls, for some reason, and I'm sure there's a psychological brain reason, but for some reason, that seemingly small success, that you don't let anything get in the way of your calls, gets you closer and closer to bigger successes. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, doing a little coaching. I love to do that stuff. And I was telling him about the value of doing small things over a long period of time, and how a lot of people who desire success really miss the fact that you can do small things over a large period of time, and it makes a huge difference. And for him, he was setting all of these lofty goals, and he was getting to the point where he just wasn't reaching any of them, and the goals actually became counterproductive, meaning that he just felt like he was never going to reach it. And I told him, I said, well, what's one of them? And he had this elaborate exercise goal. And I said, well, just do this. What's the simplest thing that you can do every day? And he said, take a walk with my family. And I said, that's a good goal. But I said, why don't you just make it even simpler? How about you just take a walk, 10 minutes every day? And so that the simplicity struck him. And I said, now, by the way, this is a little dirty pool, but I said, because I wanted to test him on this notion, I said, what happens if it's raining or thunderstorming? And he said, well, I'll just do it the next day. And I said, no, you put on your coat, you put on your hat, and you say to yourself, no matter what, I'm going to walk every single day. I don't care what's going on out there. And I wasn't trying to put the guy into harm's way or anything like that, but the point I wanted to make is, and this is the discipline piece of it, is that it's that committing to it and doing it every single day, no matter what, is the thing that changes you. And it's a true tiny little seed of success that you can implement on any level, whether it's taking a walk every single day, 25 phone calls, having coffee with someone twice a week. It doesn't have to be an everyday thing, but it has to be a routine that you commit to. When you commit to that routine, something changes in your life, and actually it gives you an opportunity to go after bigger and bigger successes. So that's the whole purpose of having discipline and being disciplined is that the pattern of success that it creates. Okay, Chris Elmore here in beautiful Birmingham, Alabama. Hopefully you weren't too distracted by all the goings on back here and the crickets. But appreciate you reading the book and being involved in this additional content.